For those people who don't know me, Devin the Dream Haney. After a hard workout, I always make sure I take my pro-glycogen. Great for recovery. Recovery is a big part of training, and take your pro-glycogen, you'll feel much better.
Motivated when he doesn't have to be. He can fight anybody. He's getting paid guaranteed money.
Well, I mean, Canelo's one of a handful of fighters who doesn't think about the business first. And I've been preaching that to everyone. Even when I was fighting myself, you never think about the business first. You think about the legacy. You think about the fight first, and then the money will come. Then the business will come. And the issue with a lot of fighters today is that they wanna think about the business first and then the fights. The way you become legendary, the way you make a legacy for yourself is by focusing on the job at hand, which is your training, your fights, the best fights possible for your career, and then the business comes.
Oscar, you team really want to go for the knockout. They told me first round, third round, sixth round, ninth round. Is that good?
Well, look, I mean, Daniel Jacobs, if he smells blood, he's going to go after you. And same with Canelo Alvarez. I think this fight is going to be a very, very intense fight. Just the fact that both guys have that willpower, that will to win. Jacobs has impressed me so much. I feel like Jacobs has prepared himself like no other fight. Look, he's ready. There's no doubt about it. And come May 4th, it's going to be all about who lands the more punches, who goes out there and just steps on that gas pedal and wants to win the fight.
With that being said, does that mean Demetrius Andrade is going to be next if he gets back?
No, it doesn't mean that Dimitri will be next. It means that we'll have to go back to the drawing board and see what fight makes sense for Canelo's career, meaning Canelo wants to unify all the titles, but then you have Triple G, who's also knocking on Canelo's door, and you have everybody. You have Charlo. You have five guys knocking on Canelo's door. We have to strategically think what guy makes the most sense for his career to continue making his legacy. So maybe Triple G has to fight Andrade, and the winner of that fights Canelo. So we'll have to figure it out. But Canelo does want to unify all the titles. Absolutely. All those fights. Jarrett Hurd, I love Jarrett Hurd. He's a great fighter. The Charlo brothers, bring them all on. The only problem that stands in the way is Al Haymon. Al Haymon, you can't make fights with him, and Bob Arum has stated that, and we've been very vocal about making the best fights happen. We want to make these fights happen. Jarrett Hurd, Charlo, all those guys, bring them on.
There's a glimmer of hope, though, right?
Oh, that would be a super fight. A super fight. Spence would make. Look, if Spence is always worried about the business and the money, then you would make the most money fighting a Canelo Alvarez at 160. So come on down, bring it, let's do it. Golden Boy and the zone and boxing is not getting in the way of making those fights happen. We want to make them happen. The fighters must speak and have a voice and make those fights happen.